Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we continue the factorization. Okay, in previously we discussed about the different rules of the factorization, and they are taken common in all the expressions, and then taken common in group, and then we use the difference a square minus b square, and then after we are using a cube plus b cube and a cube minus b cube. Let's look at example here. Factorize 27m cube plus 1. Okay, here you can see in the expression there is no common. So now we can just convert this as like this. 3m whole cube gives you the 27m cube and 1 cube is 1, right? Now if I consider 3m as a and 1 as a b, it look like a cube plus b cube. And what is a cube plus b cube? It is a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, and here if you just compare with a cube plus b cube, then we can just do like this. Here, 3m plus 1. 3m is A, 1 is B. So it is A plus B. So A square, 3m whole square, that is A square minus 3m times 1, that is AB plus 1 square, that is B square. Just compare with the A cube plus B cube. Now, let's simplify this. It is 3m plus 1, 3m whole square is 9m square, minus 3m times 1 is 3m, plus 1 square is 1. Okay. Now, let's look at the next example. 8 minus B cube. We can just make it like 2 whole cube gives you the 8 and p cube is there, right? So if I consider 2 as a and p as a b, it will become a cube minus b cube. And what is a cube minus b cube? It is a minus b times a square plus ab plus b square. Just compare with this and just apply this one, okay? It will be 2 minus p. So 2 is a, p is b. So it is a minus b, 2 square, that is a square plus 2 times p, that is ab plus p square, that is b square. Just compare with the a cube minus b cube. Now let's simplify this. It is 2 minus p. It is 4. 2 square is 4 plus 2p plus p square. Okay. Look at here. How do we factorize this? When you see this kind of the factorization, okay, when this kind of the expression, then we use midterm factorization. Some people even call it that the first and the last method, right? Look at this expression here. X square plus bx plus c. They are both same, right? Similar one. Now, when you get any expression in the form of x squared plus bx plus c type, then we are using midterm factorization. Now, before we do the midterm factorization, we have to understand few things here. So that P is a product, S is a sum, and D is a difference. Remember, in order to factorize, in order to do the midterm factorization, you have to get a combination of the product and sum or the product and difference. Now the question arises here, how do we know that? What should we get it? Is it product and sum or is it product and difference? So in order to know that, remember, you have to check the sign in front of the last term. Look at this. Did you see here? You have to just check the sign in front of the last term, and that is plus. And remember, when this sign is positive, that is plus, you have to get a combination of the product and the sum. And if this sign is negative, that is minus, then you have to get a combination of the product and difference. Okay. Now here, since in this expression, the sign is plus in front of the last term, the sign is plus. So it tells you that you have to get the combination of the product and sum. Keep this in your mind. Okay, we are getting the product and sum. So what is the product? Okay, what is the product here? It is 1 times 15. How do I get it? Just multiply the first term and the last term. When I say the first term, not a coefficient, just you have to take, sorry, not a variable. You have to take just the coefficient of the first term, that is x square. What is the coefficient of the x square? That is 1. So always remember, you have to multiply the first term and the last term, coefficient of the first term and the last term, and that is 1 times 15. Okay, that gives you the 15. And what is the sum? Sum means you have to take just the coefficient of the middle term, and that is 8. Okay, don't look at even the sign, it's just the coefficient of the middle term. So here we have a combination, product is 15 and the sum is 8. So we have to get that. Let's check this one. 5 times 3 gives you the 15, and obviously 5 plus 3 gives you the 8, right? So our combination is 5 and 3. So let's split the middle term now. It is x squared plus 5 plus 3 times x plus 15 here. Okay, now let's multiply the middle term. It is x squared plus 5x plus 3x plus 15. We have got the 4 terms now, right? So let's make a group here. First group, first and second term, third and fourth term. Let's make it 2 group. From the first group, what is the common? It seems like x is a common. So let's take the x common, then the x plus 5 will remain. From the second group, what is the common? It is a plus 3 is a common. So let's take the plus 3, then we'll be getting x plus 5. Okay. Okay, now here, let me tell you a very important thing here. Whenever in this step you take the common, always check this bracket part here. This bracket part must be always the similar or the same, right? Here x plus 5, x plus 5, both are same. Okay, you have to check this one. Now, let's take the x plus 5 as a common. When I take x plus 5 as a common, then what remain? Then x plus 3 will remain. Okay, okay. Now let's get the another example here. Now, in the another example, so let's get this one. It is x squared minus x minus 72. As I already told you that when you do the midterm factorization, you have to remember, you have to get the combination of the product and sum or product and difference. Now, you know how to get that. Let's check the sign here in front of the last term. What is this? It is a negative. And negative tells you that you have to get the combination of the product and difference. So what is a product? You can now tell me. Okay, what is a product? So product is 72. 1 times 72. You have to multiply the first time, coefficient of the first term and the last term. That is 1 times 72. Our product is 72. And what is the difference here? Either sum or difference, you have to take just the coefficient of the middle term. And what is the coefficient of the middle term here? It is 1. So our difference is 1. So our combination should be the 72 product and the difference is 1. So what are they? Let's check this one. 9 times 8 gives you the 72, and obviously 9 minus 8 gives you the 1. So our combination is 9 and 8. So let's split the middle term here. X squared minus 9 minus 8 times x minus 72. I hope you understood here, right? Okay, remember here's a minus negative sign. So whenever there's a minus sign, you have to be very, very careful. Look at this. Now let's multiply the middle term. X squared, you are multiplying by the minus. So it is minus 9x. Since there's a minus, so minus times minus gives it a plus. So it is plus 8x and minus 72. Now we got four terms here. Once again, let's make a group here. First, second, and it's third and fourth. Let's make a two group. What is the common from the first group? That is x. So when you take the x common, then remember x minus 9 will remain. And what is the common in the second group? That is plus 8. And if you take plus 8, that is x minus 9. Now I already told you that you have to check the bracket part here. You can check clearly, you can see here. X minus 9 and x minus both are the same. Okay, now let's take this common, x minus 9 as a common. Then what will remain? There's x plus 8. Okay, now let's move the next example here. Look at this. Now I hope you can easily do this problem here, right? So first, what is the sign in front of the last one? That is positive, that is plus. It means that you have to get a product and sum, the combination of the product and the sum. So what is the product? Product is 5 times 8, and that is 40. So what is the sum? That sum is 13, right? Okay, we have got a product is 40 and the sum is 13. So what are the combination? So we can just make it here. 8 times 5 gives you the 40, and obviously 8 plus 5 gives you the 13. So our combination is 8 and 5. So let's split the middle term. 5x squared plus 8 plus 5 times x plus 8, right? And here, let's multiply the middle term. 5x squared plus 8x plus 5x plus 8. Now we have got the four terms. Let's make the two groups here. From the first group, what is common here? Obviously, x is a common, right? If I take the x common, then what remain in the remaining factor? 5x plus 8. Now, in the second term, what is common? Oh my God, it seems like there is no common, right? And remember, when there is no common, then always one is a common. So let's take plus one as a common, and then we'll be getting 5x plus 8. Got it? Now let's take the 5x plus 8 common. Then what remain? What remain? There is x plus 1. Okay? Okay, let's move to the next example here. See this one. X squared plus 20x plus 96. Now we can easily tell me that what combination we need to get it. We need a combination of product and sum. You know why, right? Okay, here the product is 1 times 96, that is 96. Okay, and what is the sum? Sum is 20. Now, let me tell you something here. Sometimes what happens, okay, we are unable to find out the factors quickly here. And sometimes it's so confusing that what may be the combination, okay? We cannot quickly tell, okay? In that situation, let me give it a quick here. Don't worry, okay? I'll give you the quick technique how to get the factors, the combination. Let me just give you the quick technique here. See, here is 96, okay, is a product. So let's divide this 96 by the 2 here. Okay, let me divide it by 2. Then we'll be getting 48 here. Okay, 48 times 2 gives you the 96. Okay, now let's add these two. 48 plus 2. Is it 20? No, it is 50. So we have to get a 20. Remember, sum is 20, so we have to get a 20, not 50. So Let's continue dividing this 48 again. So what do we get here now? It's a 24. Okay. Now just multiply 2 times 2. What will we get? It's a 4. And add with this 24. We'll be getting 28. But we need to get 20. So it's not 20. It's a 28. So let's continue dividing again by 2. Okay. You can divide by any number. But just I think that 2, we can divide it by 2. So when I divided 24 by 2, I'm getting 12 here. Okay, 12 times 2 is 24. Now we have got a 3 factors here. So let's multiply all these. 2 times 2 times 2. Do we get 8 here? Now again you add with this one. Okay, 8 plus 12. This time I think I'm getting 20. Exactly, we get a combination. I hope you are understanding, right? So what is our combination? Look at here. Our combination is 12 times 8. And because we know that 12 times 8 gives you the 96. And again, 12 plus 8 will give you 20. So our combination is 12 and 8. So let's split the middle term again. So x squared plus 12 plus 8 times x plus 96, right? Now let's multiply the middle term. It will be x squared plus 12x plus 8x plus 96. We have got 4 terms again. So let's make a pair, okay? Let's make a pair, the first group and the second group. And let's take a common. What is the common from the first group? That is x, right? Let's take the common x, and then it will be x plus 12. And what is the common in the second group? And obviously that is plus 8. We'll be getting x plus 8, 12 here, correct? Now let's take the x plus 12 common again. Then we'll be getting, what is the remaining factor here? X plus 8.